Welcome to Secret Women's Business, the podcast, where we're going to talk about boobs, bras, body image, and whatever else takes our fancy.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
A big girl.
Big girl. How big?
Oh, about this size, or maybe a little slimmer.
No, but we all had these ambitions when we were little. I want to
Yes.
be a nurse. Or nowadays, the girls will wake up and they'll say, get to an age and say, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" An astronaut. All these things that we would never have thought about. But did we, at the age of 7 or 8, when they asked us, "What did you want to be when you grow up?" did we think Karen would come into it?
Hardly. I wonder what young kids think now. God, I hope I'm not a Karen.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think at this age, we see things that we don't like.
Yep.
And what they say, the behavior you're prepared to walk past is the behavior you're prepared to accept.
Yes, that's a good one. Yes.
Yeah. So if we see things we don't like, I was at the fish market and it was Christmas Eve. And I was.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Well, I know, but it was my husband's birthday the next day, and I wanted to get him his favourite thing, and the place was packed.
Yeah.
And there am I standing in front of the scampi with half a dozen other people.
Sure.
And they didn't have the staff to deal with it. And all the staff were being called away. And this queue for the scampi was just growing and growing.
Right.
And this woman came over and stood in the front. And I said, "I'm sorry, there's all these people behind you." And she sort of looked at the queue and stormed off. And then she went to the other side, found someone to serve her and brought them over to the scampi and picked it up. And I saw her do it.
Oh, the entitlement.
Yes, I know. And I went there and I said to her, "You're very rude to do that." And I came back and all the people who were standing in the queue with me, basically, a little bit of applause because they wanted to do it and they didn't. And I thought, I'm 63 at that time, 64 I was, 64. And I can say with a damn well, please. She was rude. And I wasn't prepared to walk past that behaviour. Does that make me a Karen? I think the opening of my mouth makes me a Karen.
I would dispute that. I don't think you're a Karen at all. But I do think we get to an age where we see an injustice, as minor as that one really was.
I know, it's scampi.
But no, and rightly so. Just she did a shitty thing.
Queue jumper, and it's rude.
Yeah, because everybody else's time is just as valuable as hers, and that's the entitlement thing.
Yeah.
I'm too busy, or
me first, and but I think though at this age we see a lot more because we know a lot more, and sometimes we're just meek, and we don't. Whatever,
It's let something slide. I think that's comes with maturity. It's fight's worth fighting. Kind of thing.
But if you, as women of a certain age, we also know that we're invisible now. Perhaps not you and perhaps not me, but you go and stand in a sandwich shop and, they look at the men, they don't look at you, or, whatever it is.
Yes, that's all really true. And yes, I think it's a matter of making sure that our voice is still heard.
So sometimes you just have to become a Karen.
The occasional Karen.
The occasional Karen. The okay Karen? Is Karen okay? I don't know. Oh, she's not doing badly, I think.
I think what we're really talking about is being emboldened to say what we think needs to be said.
Yeah, not becoming invisible.
No, but also at the other extreme, not becoming a bitch either.
Yeah, yeah. You have to temper your language. Well,
Well, yes.
It's like driving.
Oh, well, I'm a terrible one. I swear and yell at everybody.
Well, I don't see the point in that because I can't see it. I can't hear you.
I know.
I raise one of my fingers. Guess which one? If somebody cuts in front of me, and if they would have asked nicely, I would have let them in. It's not that.
My problem is I just hate driving so much too. It just my anxiety's there the minute I turn the car on.
Yeah, well, so that doesn't help if you're going to swear. So try the middle finger. It's just, Sorry, if you could see me now, you'd see I'd have my middle finger in the air and I'm making a face and I'm shaking my finger. But it's, this is a visual thing as well, but what can you going to do? But it's, I think that sometimes we just need to let it out.
Yes. Look, for me, it's just saying what I think at times. But again, about balance, it's letting things slide that don't really matter. Like if someone pulls in front of you in the car, it's not really the end of the world. I don't really care about that.
No. I do if they do it dangerously.
Well, the thing that drives me crazy, if I happen to drive to work, if it happens to be raining, driving home, there's a corner that I turn, it's very difficult to see around, and push bikes turn out out of nowhere. And actually, the other day, I wound the window down and yelled at the guy because I nearly hit him because he had black clothes on at night.
Yeah. Oh,
I said, get a bloody vest.
Yeah.
Because he was throwing his arms up at me. And I thought, no, that would have been my fault if I'd hit him, but I couldn't see him. It was dark.
Yeah.
Thank God we're at winter solstice. We're shortest day of the year today. But yeah, I was a Karen for that moment, but probably justifiably.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do it, you have to be justified. You can't just do it because you're in a shitty mood.
So that's the difference, isn't it? Let's not be entitled assholes.
Yeah.
But
you have to be justified.
Yeah.
And I find that it is cathartic.
Absolutely. Getting it off your chest.
Oh, my God. And I've got a big chest.
I think for so long too, I was kind of kept quiet for a very long time. And I think now that I'm sort of bolder and brassier and whatever all of that means, I don't hold back.
No, if you go and get a coffee, they should make the coffee the way that you asked.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's not much to make a black coffee.
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah. But, you have to also do, would you mind doing it this way? As opposed to, you bastard, I paid for a coffee and it was crap.
Yes, it's the two. You can say the same thing two different ways, and it's all about the tone of voice.
Yeah.
So it's whether or not you're a Karen in that moment.
Yes. Sometimes you're just a ka.
Yeah.
And you aspire to the Ren, but you're not always prepared to go that far.
Yeah, exactly. It's just frustrations. It's small frustrations. It's never the big things. It's always little things that are seemingly insignificant that get under your skin.
Is it because our patience is less?
Yes.
There it is.
I thought I'd have yes. I think our patience is running thin. I think our bullshit factor is much lower. I see red flags in people, be it a guy on a date or even just people in general. One red flag, I'm out of there. And if that makes me a Karen, I don't really care.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm quite happy to drop people who piss me off.
Yeah, well, see, there's the thing too, isn't it? Like, we're at the point in our lives where we can pick and choose who we really actually want in our life.
Have you got a set face? Like, okay, so somebody's pissing you off and you can just, it's not even the eye roll that you can do, but it's just the set of the mouth.
I don't have to do the eye roll. Everything spills out of my face. When I was a little girl and singing in a Stedfords, the comment they would always make is, she tells the story on her face. I still have the adjudication sheets. And it's true. So if I'm becoming a Karen, people will know about it because it's all over my face.
Yeah, so
run.
Yeah. But it's also, we can perfect the dirty look as we're older where you don't need words.
Yeah, well, I was good with that when my kids were little. There were certain looks when we used to go to church and things like that, and I'd just shoot them a look out of the side of my eye and they'd behave themselves. Didn't require a raised voice, just mum's glare.
Yeah.
And I probably perfected that. I may have forgotten a bit of that in recent years because I don't need it so much anymore.
Yeah, but look, I've never had kids, so I don't do that. And other kids...
Oh, you probably do it to Pete, let's be honest.
Oh, that's different. That's different. That's totally different.
He's giving her that now.
But the other people's kids, when I see them misbehaving, I actually feel so sorry for the parents because I couldn't do it and I wouldn't know what to do. And they've got these kids, and the kids are running riot, and you're not allowed to smack them. And what do and which is, I suppose it's a good thing, although, I don't know what you're meant to
I
do.
think it is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's probably good I never
Yeah.
had kids. But um, you see, like, there was one lady whose child had a tantrum outside the shop. And she just lay on the floor next to her child and spoke soothingly. And I went over to her, and I think she thought I was going to tell her off.
Right.
And I just went and asked if she'd like a glass of water.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, because, she was obviously struggling there, and the kid was struggling, and I wouldn't know what to do. So I see other kids misbehaving. I don't think I have the words or the look for them, so I just ignore it unless they're being destructive.
Yes, well, that's choosing your battles.
Mm,
There's, I think about once a week or once a fortnight, a whole group of school kids walk past the
mm,
shop. They must go on a regular excursion or something, and they jump up and tap the signs,
yeah.
and you can hear them laughing. And I could take that two ways. I could get really ticked off. I worry that they're going to damage the sign.
Mm.
But the other thing is, they're just kids having fun. They're
Yeah,
loud and
yeah.
raucous and all of that. Leave that alone.
Yeah, you see, now that doesn't bother me,
Mm.
but if they, every now and then, a kid comes into the shop because they've lost a bet. It's generally, like a 12-year-old boy comes into the shop like he owns a place. And
Struts around, I guess.
yeah, and I'll just look at them and go, out
Yep.
now.
That's
And,
all you need.
yeah. And they run because. And I had somebody in the change room once when I did that, and she said, "What was that all about?" And I said, "Oh, just some kids." And but I had that really sort of strong out
Yeah.
now, or else, you know. And I couldn't put up with it. Was I being a Karen? Yes, you're in my business.
Yeah, that's right. Don't get in my way. Oh, and especially in a business place. Absolutely. Don't treat it like it's a playground.
Yeah, and I also understand that kids are kids, and he obviously lost the bet. So,
I'd have paid to see that.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
I had one years back. There was like a bar across the street, and there were these guys in there, and they were about 19, and one of them bet the other they wouldn't come into the shop and stand in the window. And so the guy came and he said, "Look, I hope you don't mind, but I'm on a bet. Can I stand in your window? I promise that I won't do anything destructive. It's just that I'm on a bet." And I said, "Sure," because it was funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I could have been all shocked and horrified and how dare you, this is my place of business. No, but it was funny and he was harmless.
And the other thing is, we accept people the way they are,
Yeah.
whether they're a Karen or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, look, every now and then I do get Karens in the shop, like the one who came and complained about the board that said boobs proof that mean. But what was really funny about that was she actually made a complaint to council. You remember that? You were there at the time.
We were both in the shop
Yeah,
when
yeah.
the council guy came in.
And he dropped his card in and he said, "Somebody's made a complaint about your board," remember? And
Yes,
then he
and
said,
I remember saying to him, "Oh, no."
and he said, "Have a nice day," and
Yeah.
he walked out.
The stupid thing about that, Karen, is she just wasted
Mm.
council's time
Yeah, exactly.
from filling potholes.
Yeah. Boobs do prove that men can think of two things at
And
once. It's a statement of fact.
And it's funny and it's not
Yeah.
dirty, it's just
But
tongue in cheek.
it's a statement of fact. And I'm trying to put my tongue in my cheek and say that at the same time.
But how's that though? One complaint.
Mm.
I would think at least every day someone takes a photo of that,
Laugh,
or
yeah.
they stop and they talk about it. Or,
Well, yeah, they pop their head in and say, "That's hilarious. Have a nice
so
day."
that's
Yeah.
stupid, Karen.
Yeah. So you have to make
Bugger
sure you're
her.
not an idiot, Karen.
No, but it's okay to embrace the Karen occasionally.
Embrace the Karen.
Embrace your inner Karen. Don't become Karen.
Yeah.
Just become Karen adjacent.
Karen.
So you can just pull it out every now and then.
A wannabe. You wake up in the morning. Who do you want to be today? Karen? No, but if she's going, I'll stand next to her.
So as a complete, who would want to be like that? I don't understand the mentality anyway.
No, you're miserable if you like that.
You'd have to be.
Yeah.
My mother used to say about people like that, it's like they sucked on a lemon.
Yeah.
They're sourpusses. And that probably covers it really well. So we're going to come to the end of today. Please like and subscribe. And if you've got anything you'd like to say about a Karen, a story to tell, or you've got a topic you'd like us to talk about, please put it in the comments.
Bye.
Bye. Really and truly, I've got the menopause blues.